everyone. Welcome back to Poly 201. I am Dr. Liz from Sex-Positive Psych.
I'm Rachael Rose from Hedonish.com.
And Rachel, I'm so excited to hear, what is your Poly 201 tip?
So something I've run into with my long-term partner and opening up a relationship has been a lot of timing issues. Trying to figure out how we spend time together, and then some negative feelings when one of us has plans and the other one doesn't. I think it's been really helpful trying to figure out a couple nights a week that we can spend time together for just the two of us, and we try not to make plans unless something urgent comes up on those nights. And then picking maybe a couple of nights a week where you can have plans with other people, and so that the other person has some time to plan things for themselves to do in advance. So I think that's been really helpful.
Yeah, calendaring is one of the biggest things of establishing
monogamy.
Oh God, Google Calendar is so good. You know, I almost wish there was a different tool. Like, there have been a bunch of apps that have tried to have other tools. Like, there was one where you could put in your polycule so you could all share your calendars together, but it just didn't work very well from all the reviews that I read. And Google Calendar can also be really complicated. I find sharing my Google Calendar to be a very vulnerable step with someone. I don't think I have any current partners who I've shared my Google Calendar with. And I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary with one of my partners, and then almost 4 months with another. And I don't think any of them have my Google Calendar.
I think outside of my roommate and my nesting partner, everybody else gets the blocks that I'm available, but not the descriptions of the time. So if they want to make plans, they can see that.
Gotcha.
So they'd be like, hey, are you free Thursday night? I don't see anything on there, but maybe you have. I also have 5 calendars because I have too many projects. But the gist of it is they have at least an idea of where to start trying to make plans with me.
Yeah, and you can always make a separate calendar that's just your scheduling and daytime calendar.
Right.
Another thing that you said about this time management was time for the two of you, time for stuff with other people. Do you work on finding time for you? Setting aside your own date nights?
I am personally very bad at that.
I'm personally bad at it too, which is why I brought it up.
I don't need time. I can do all the things. My body is a machine, and I don't need sleep or food or water.
So here are my things with time. Number 1, when you work for yourself, you can theoretically never be not working.
That's my problem.
Yeah. I'm kind of theoretically always working, and I've been trying to be better about setting aside days and times that are for me to do fun things, or for me to do nice things for myself, or to have self-care or rest and recovery. And I found that for me in particular, if I don't put it in my calendar, something else will get scheduled.
It's true.
So I've been working on trying to put stuff in my calendar to take care of myself as well, so I can think about it as dating myself, dating my established partners, dating new people.
I found
dating my business. Business is a lot.
That's a huge
calendar.
relationship right there.
Business is my primary relationship.
It really is. I find that I've tried to set up, because I work for myself as well, a schedule that works for me, and specifically also my chronic illness, which I have a handful of them that I need to deal with. And so I know that mornings are not always great for me. So I try to start my day later in the day, and I have a couple hobbies, including one of them is pole dancing, and I love it. And
there's doing pole.
It's a lot of fun.
So good.
And I have classes that are a couple mornings a week, so I make sure to I get up on those mornings. It gives me a good reason to get out of bed because I'm not a morning person. And then when I get home, it's around lunchtime, so I'll eat, and then I get to work. Okay. So I think I've maybe, without consciously realizing it, built that into my schedule a little bit because it works better for me and my health.
Super cool.
And it's fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing your Poly 201 tip.
Thank you.
I'll put a link to all your stuff in the show notes. And stay tuned for more Poly 201 tips.
Yay.
Thanks.
Bye.